It was back in Bollywood movies that double role was in. Hero 1 had a twin brother and the entire movie revolved around finding the other. Little did we know that French would serve the Bollywood masala to us in real life too. Well, Duster gave Renault a high. It also gave it the audacity to launch a badge-engineered version of the Sunny just 1 year after Sunny's launch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Renault Scala. Are you good at spotting differences, gang? The treatment given to the headlamps is pretty good, but I'm not a fan of the face. It's just a job done for the sake of it. Orders flow down Renault's design centers. Guys, make it different, not too happy with what journos said about the Pulse. So we'll be kind enough, don't expect us to wage a war. Orders flown further down, call the Pulse, so we'll take the face. Well, I have a friend who went to book the Duster and ended up pretty much in all of the Scala sedan. In order to avoid any kind of internal competition, Renault has a very clear position for the two cars, where Duster is for the individualist, the Scala is for the conformist. Come to the interiors and you'd realize the toned down central console on the car looks a bit quirky. A lot of 5 lakh rupee cars will be able to offer you better stuff here. The keyless experience of driving the car is commendable as long as you allot a place in the car to keep your key and don't forget it inside too. Well, now Renault Scala uses Renault's 1.5 litre DCI engine, exactly the same one which has been plonked into the Nissan Sunny. Now you would say, when they both have the same engines, why should I even give a thought to the Scala? It is pretty much like making bouquets. Everyone has the same flowers, but still two bouquets can look very different from each other and can have very different markets. 1.5 litre diesel engine is the linchpin of the Sunny Scala proposition. The DCI or the direct common rail injection is slowly gaining popularity. So much so that even the 1.3 litre multi-jet would get shivers down its cylinders. The DCI is pretty much becoming a run-of-the-mill, and a derivative of it will also be used in the Merc's A-Class. We have no complaints about how it drives. Though I would have expected a more punchy pickup, it gradually rises up from sleep along the way, all the way to red line. The motor is pretty refined and goes about its task with a sense of calmness. My only complaint is that the car is pretty long, hence making it almost a jarring task to pull it out of my uncanny parking lot. I wish it had turned into a Pulse just for traversing this turn. On the face of it, it is already a Pulse. Just a little tweak to the body and I would have enjoyed the turn at 4 meters turn radius as opposed to the daunting 5.3. Well, consumers are pretty much informed. We are living in the age of technology after all. They are quick to spot similarities, especially when they are pretty telling at that. But will Scala outwit consumers, or will it be the other way around?
Some customers will want to buy this product because it's a Renault.
Right.
We will continue to build on that. We're still a new brand in India. We're not a new brand. We've been building cars for 113 years. We're the second oldest car manufacturer in the world. But we're still new in India, so we won't educate everybody in India about the value and the DNA of Renault overnight. But as time goes on, that will continue to build. And some people will buy this car because it's a Renault. And we know that one of our competitors has got a product that's very close to it, and they may buy that because it's a different brand. But for us, we know that some people will buy this, and we know this from our experience with Pulse. We don't have many people migrate between Pulse and between Renault and Nissan. And it will be the same with this car because it's a different product, and we're not looking to attract the same customer, we're looking for a slightly different customer, and we've seen that work across Europe with other brands, and it will work fine in India as well.